Hello friends. Okay, this is Bybit coin sweeper game. The game is very trickish and a lot of people are getting confused on how to play the game. So this is just an explanation to show you how you can play this game. So if you are a game freak from childhood, or how will I explain, uh, you are going to understand this. So it's like a puzzle kind of, and you need to see it like a puzzle. You need to see it like a chart. You need to see it from different angles, from vertical angle. You need to view it vertically, horizontally, diagonally. Okay, so the features of this game, you need to see the game from somewhere like this, like this, like this, something like this. These are how you're going to view the game from, something like this. Okay, and then you can also see the game like this. You can also view the game from this angle. I'm just doing this illustration just to capture your mind on how this game is being played. Okay, so you need to view the game like this also. So what you are expected of this game is to form a complete box. You are expected to form a complete box like this, from each of these golden boxes you are seeing. Now, in order to do this, you need to avoid some certain grenades. I call them grenades, or bombs, or let's say they are like mines. So for those of us who are familiar with those olden days, war film, there are mines whenever you are moving along certain paths, so you can use in this game, whenever you spot a mine, you are going to flag it, so that in order for you to avoid getting blasted in the game. So the features of this game are also, these are the buttons you are going to be navigating from. This is the flag. This one represents the bomb. Okay, once you click the game, your time starts now, will begin to read. So the time used to count from 1, 2, 3, it counts upward. So it shows how long it took you to finish one round of the game. This is just the micro sound. You can turn it off, and this is just to restart it. And the flag and the mine is, you have 9. Let me open that again. You have 9 flags and you have 9 mines. So that means in each game there are 9 mines, there are 9 bombs, or there are 9 grenades you can step on, and equivalently you have 9 flags also. Now, it's a game of probability, but you have to be 100%. Like, your guess needs to be 100%. Else you are going to land on a mine and the game will be all over. Okay, so if you are forming a box in the game, you need to view it like this also. Okay, so like I told you, you are trying to form a box like this also. This is the second way I can illustrate this. Let me start again. So you are forming this box like this, like this, like this. So you are trying to turn these golden boxes. You are trying to turn them over. So in the process of trying to turn these boxes over, you may come across mines that you need to avoid. So these mines, you need to avoid them. So this is how you need to view the game. So to form a complete box, you are going to start the game from angles. So if, let's say, I have opened this box, this box is open and this box is opened, the probability of getting a bomb somewhere around here is very, very high. So that side now, you are going to tap this flag here. Once you tap the flag, switch it to the flag, and then once you switch it to flag, you will now tap this last one and put flag there. So that way you have flagged that bomb that is there, or the grenade or the mine that is there, so that way the whole thing will not explode. Okay, so let me tap the flag and the bomb for you to see. Now you can see, tap the flag, it changes. If you tap the bomb or grenade, it changes. Okay, so the grenade is what you are going to use to turn the boxes all over, these golden boxes. Now from the beginning of the game, this game is programmed in a way that if you tap it for the very first time, you are not going to land on any mine or any bomb or any grenade, okay, for the very first time. So that is where the calculation begins. So now let me tap anywhere. You can tap anywhere. Let me tap from the middle. You can tap anywhere in the game. Now you can see I tapped from the middle. I tapped here. Let me indicate. This is where I tapped. So I tapped this area here. Okay, that was where I tapped. So you can tap anywhere. You can tap anywhere within this game, within the entire area, all over like this. You can tap anywhere. Okay, you can tap from here, 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 you can tap from the middle, you can tap anywhere virtually. Okay, now here the game starts. Now after tapping for the first time, just like I told you, you are going to start the game, and your time will begin to count up. You can see the timer has started counting already. So if you are not certain about the game, you can click the restart button. Let me click it again. You see the game have restarted. If you don't like it, you click this restart button. Like I told you, it's for you to restart it. Look at it, to set it all over again. So, and then let me tap anywhere again. I've tapped. Now there is, let me see if there's an angle. Good. Now there is an angle here. Now all these are just for illustrative purposes, first of all. Now there is an angle here. An angle in the sense that, like I told you, you are trying to form a box. You are trying to form a box. Now you have one box that has been unturned. If you look at now in the game, you have numbers. There are numbers, but they are just 1, 2, 3, 4. It indicates the number of grenades that is surrounded, that surrounds a particular box. Okay, so you have another one here, you have another one here. So this last one here should form the box. Okay, I just hope everything is you are getting this point. The last one there should form the box. Now if the last one should form the box, the probability of getting a bomb there, or a grenade, or a mine there is very, very high. So instead of just tapping it like that, this game will get explode if you tap it. If you tap this place directly, let me do it again. If you tap here directly, it will get explode. So you need to start from the angles. So once you look at, there's another angle here also. So those are the angles you need to, that is how you need to start the game. Now let me show you that there is a grenade there. So instead of tapping it, what you are supposed to do in this area and this area, you need to flag it. Just tap it and put flag. So let me tap it now and explode this game for illustrative purpose. Now I'm going to tap here, and once I tap it, you will see that the whole thing will explode. I will now count the number of bombs and the number of mines and show it to you. Okay, let me tap. I'll tap here. You see, I'll tap there, and this game will explode. So you can see the game has exploded. You lost. You can see. Now I took a screenshot. Let me show you the screenshot. So like I told you, I have a screenshot initially. So now let's count the number of bombs. So let's circle it. The number of bombs. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and finally 9. So that's why I told you we have 9 grenades and we have 9 flags. So that means now all this area I circle. Now initially they have been covered with they are like this. Look at this arrow here. They are just like this box, golden color, right? So how do you spot all these bombs that I circled now is what you are trying to figure out in this game. Okay, this video is going to take long because I'm taking my time to explain this thing. So you are going to unbox it. Now how do you avoid or getting hit? How do you avoid landing on these mines? How do you avoid all these mines? How do you avoid them? Is the game. You understand? Okay. Now if you look carefully now, like I told you, there are numbers that surround the game. We have numbers ranging from 1, 2, 3, 4, not more than that. Okay, so if you see a particular number like 2, it means there are 2 bombs surrounding the area. So initially everything is golden color, right? Now I've circled that 2 there, so it means there are 2. Now if you look at it, you count 1, 2, 3, you can see that there are 3 bombs there now. And if you look carefully again, there is number 3 here also. It shows that there are 3 bombs surrounded by that area. There is 2 here, 2 here, 3 here, and then finally 2 here. It shows that you have 2 bombs or 3 bombs surrounding the area. How do you locate them? Is where the probability comes into play. And if you see 1 again, it means there is 1 bomb around the area. Now these other ones now that have been that you started the game with, that explode, that is like dark like this, is no longer functioning in the game. It's no longer applicable. Okay, so you can if you switch to this place, you can tap it there. Once you tap it, it will become a flag. Then once you touch any of this box, you have put a flag there. Then you take it back to the grenade. The grenade is what you are going to be using to play the game, to explode it. Then if you suspect an area where there will be a grenade like this, or like this, or like this, or like this area here and here, you flag it until you turn all the whole golden boxes all over. So let's go back to the game proper. Okay, so I am back on the coin sweeper game again. Now this is a fresh game, just like I explained earlier. Now let's kick. Now this time I'll click anywhere. I believe all the points are now clearly understood. Once I click it, my time starts counting. Okay, now I clicked that area. Now if you look carefully now, there are no angles to flag in this scenario. You can see there are no angles to flag. So but if you look carefully, we have 2, we have 1, and we have 3. So at this area here, you can see this is 1. It means that there is 1 bomb around here. This is 2. Maybe this place may from either here, here, or here are grenades. Okay, so I'm going to tap here. So you can see 1 has displayed there. Okay, now that 1 has displayed, now we now have an angle now. So you can see now, just like I told you, are trying to form a box. We now have an angle. If I should tap this area directly, it's going to explode. So that means there is a grenade there. Okay guys, so this time around I will switch it to flag and put a flag there like this. Now I've put a flag there. And once you have used one particular flag, you have 8 left, because remember you have only 9 grenades and 9 flags. So it means in this entire area you are seeing, you can only use 9 flags to map out the 9 grenades. Okay, so now the next thing again is there is 2 here, there is a box here, there is 2 here, there is, so it means that there is every probability that either here or here we have 2 grenades that is surrounded by the entire of this area. It means that there's all this area you may I may have 2 grenades. So I will flag the one that is closest to them, and again now we have a box again. So if you are seeing a box here, if you are seeing this box, we have to make it complete by tapping on this last area here. So we are going to flag it. Okay, now I have exhausted like 3 flags out of 9, remaining 6 flags. Okay, now there is 1 here. This place you have 1. Okay, so that means closest to it, maybe here, is just 1 grenade that may be there, so we can tap that one. See, I forgot to change it. Now thank God I made this mistake. So for clarity, if you make a mistake of not changing it from back to the grenade like this, from this flag, like I told you, you can, once you want to explode or to turn any of the box over, you change it to grenade. Okay, I forgot to change it and put a flag there, so you can tap on the flag again to change it back to the normal box. Now I'll tap it. Okay, I'll take it back to the grenade. Okay, now I'll tap it to turn it over. Okay, the game slows sometimes. I don't know if it's from my end. I've tapped it but it's not coming up. Let me tap again. Okay, it is up now. Now as you can see, just like I told you, we have just 1 there, so that means now we have 2 here. Now we have 2 here. This is 2 and this is 1, this is 1. Now we need to make this box complete. We need to complete this box also. You can see now what is left now is this particular box here. So like I told you, it's now an angle. Okay, it's an angle now. Look at, I just hope the concept of this angle, that was why I started by telling you that this game, you need to understand puzzle. You need to see it vertically, horizontally, diagonally, and otherwise. So this angle, that coin, this second coin, and this other one. Now this one will now make it a complete box. Now if you are seeing an angle, you just need to flag it. Take it back to the flag and put a flag there. The flag is still I don't know why it's delaying. You have gone 5 minutes already. Okay, you put a flag there. Now the flag is up. Now what is the next? Now if there is I'm getting WhatsApp messages and it's distracting. Okay, now I should have muted them before starting. There is another angle here, as you can see. To form this complete box, there is an angle, this angle here. Okay, what are you going to do in that scenario? There is this is 1, this is 1. It means there are 1 grenade, but this one now we have 2. It means that there are 2 grenades, so here could be the second grenade. Okay, so we are going to flag it. We are going to flag it. Okay, I've exhausted 5 flags, remaining 4, just like I said. Okay, so in this area also, in this area here, this an incomplete box. Now we have here left. So what are we going to do there is we are seeing a flag that I've put there indicating there is a grenade there, but I've already flagged it. Okay, now we are seeing 2 above and 3. So it means that within this area there are more than 3 grenades there. So this area is an angle. We can also flag the angle. Okay, now there is also another angle here again, and we have 2 there. Let me indicate. This is an angle and this is 2. To form this complete box, like I told you, if you see an angle, now we are seeing a grenade here. I flagged that grenade initially. The probability of having a grenade here, I've already flagged it there. Okay, so we are seeing 3 and we have 2 here. It means that there are more than one. There's a probability of getting another grenade somewhere around there. So this is just the concept behind the game. You flag it. Now I have like 7. I've exhausted 7 flags already. We just have 2 more flags. Okay, now that we flagged all these areas, the next thing is there is a 1 here. This is 1. So it means there is just 1 grenade around there. So let me unbox here and see. Oh no, see, like I've forgotten again. Let me tap it and change it back to okay. Like I told you, you have to take it back to the grenade. You switch it from flag to grenade. Here you always switch between these areas, between here and here. If you suspect a mine, you flag it by changing it to this flag, and once you have switched it to this flag, you take it back to grenade if you want to continue playing the game or to move, just like you are moving in a minefield, you know. So that is just it. Okay, so what am I saying? What was I saying? Okay, now there is an angle here also, but we have already flagged this area, so we can. Okay, you see, I've just made my own mistake. If you notice very well, I flagged all the areas. I flagged there are I could have taken a screenshot quickly before like making this explanation. All the areas I flagged, there are mines there. The last area I'm supposed to put a mine, I just broke the rule. You see, like I told you, where you see an angle, you flag it. I'm supposed to put a flag there. I mistakenly turn it all over, so I lost the game again. So this is the concept behind this game, guys. It's already taking like 10 minutes or more than. So this is just the concept behind the game. All right, so I'll make another video this time around without any explanation and play the game smoothly, then upload it again. All right.